What up, y'all? Forward Fabian, man. We back with a creepy TikToks that keep me up at night. Reaction, man, number 9. Let's get right into the video. Subscribe to the channel. Let me know what other horror content you want to see me do, man. Let's get it.
Joshua Hunter, a park ranger who worked for the Glacier National Park, snapped this picture of a UFO in the sky back in 1995. While there is much speculation of strange UFOs and supernatural phenomena going into the park, could this really be evidence for strange things within our own national parks? Like and subscribe for more.
Scary things caught on camera that you weren't meant to see. Jenna and Jesse are two hosts of a well-liked YouTube channel. One day, they both decide, along with a close friend, to explore an abandoned prison, but what they find will shock you. At about 11.5 minutes into the video, a shadowy figure appears behind Jesse. Take a look.
To see if he did. So just so you know. And we did a seance.
It echoes so.
This is already creepy, but what would make it creepier is that this could be the shadow of a real person, even though the prison is abandoned. Let me know what you think in the comments.
Bruh, I ain't
and
seen
follow so
nothing,
you don't miss
man.
more
Quit
stories.
playing with us. Quit playing with us.
Yo, what's up? Here's some scary facts about our world that you probably didn't want to know. Part 37. In 1973, there was a computer program that stated that in 2040, the end of civilization will come. But not only that, this computer program has made many other various accurate predictions that have already happened. There are only 2 days in your life that don't last 24 hours. The day you were born and the day you die. If you ever find yourself having to kill a spider, I'd be careful because that spider could potentially be pregnant. And if you kill it, well, its babies that are inside of it will just go every which direction and all over your house. This is what our nervous system looks like without a skull. In fact, it just looks like a little creature that lives inside of our huge body that controls everything. There was once a psychic who wanted to prove that he was immortal, so he stabbed himself multiple times and ended up dying. So I guess you could say he wasn't
Stupid ass boy. Dumbass.
These are facts that'll make you get off social media, part 1. This man's name is Michael Woods Manzi, and in 1975 he killed a 5-year-old boy by stabbing him through the heart. He had a journal where he took notes about the child and how he was dying. He then cannibalized the 5-year-old.
What?
But what's even crazier is that he was released from prison after 12 years on good behavior in 2011. Next up,
Good behavior, bruh. Yeah. And I hear a lot of stories like this of folks who get out of prison on murder charges 7, 11, 15 years later. Now, if the justice system ain't flawed, I don't know what else to tell you, bro. If you're telling me a whole life is only worth 10 years in prison, what's wrong?
This woman's name is Lamora Williams, and she murdered her 2 sons by throwing them both in her oven and cooking them alive. And if that's not bad enough, she sent a video to the 2 boys' father. This is actually insane, and I can't believe people like this exist.
Hell hath no fury like a woman scorned, man. Literally just to get back at the baby dad. She killed her own children. Really? That's just demented.
Blood-curdling facts that you wish you never knew. Best of 2020, 2021, and 2022. This video shows a man playing Dance Dance Revolution being unknowingly recorded by some people making fun of him. The man, Adam Lanza, 6 months later would shoot his mother in the head while she was asleep and drive to Sandy Hook Elementary School, where he would murder 6 adults and 20 children between the ages of 6 and 7. In the 1960s, scientists attempted to teach dolphins English. However, the experiments were cut short when one of the scientists, Margaret Lavatt, was caught having sex with a dolphin named Peter. She even claimed that Peter initiated it, and after she left, he killed himself. In the 18th century, you could actually bring your cat or dog to the London Zoo and pay your admission by feeding it to the lions. This photo shows 8-month-old Xiao Bao, who is lucky to be alive because his mother stabbed him 80 times after he bit her while she was breastfeeding him. A 46-year-old man found and attacked a 13-year-old boy because he was killing him too many times in a game of Call of Duty. There have been countless cases of people's intestines being sucked out by vacuum toilets on airplanes. So if you want to keep your rectum, be sure to stand up before you flush. A man once donated his recently deceased mother's body for scientific research. Later, he discovered the research facility sold it to the US Army for $5,000, strapped it to a chair, and blew it up with explosives. There are some Native Americans that sided with the Confederates during the Civil War, and some of them even owned slaves. On New Year's Day, this guy was drunk driving with his friends when they ended up killing 2 people. He then posted this video destroying the memorials of the people they killed and posted it to Twitter. All because his murderer friends were thrown into jail. Yuroko Onaja was in the middle of having sex with his 6th wife when his other wives caught him and became jealous. They forced him to do it with each of them, and he stopped breathing before he could get to the 5th wife. You know that moment when you're about to fall asleep and suddenly you flinch because you feel like you're falling? This is actually known as a hypnic jerk, and it alerts your body that you're dying, or at least thinks that it's dying. This is former NBA player Mark Jackson's basketball card. In the background are the Menendez brothers. They're sitting courtside shortly after killing their parents and just before getting arrested. Right now, at this very moment, there are tiny little bugs munching on your skin. More people have tapeworms than have dogs, which I guess makes them the most popular pet. Oh yeah, and this is what they look like up close. You know how every few pistachios there's always one that tastes a little bit different? Well, it's because there's a dead navel orange worm inside of it. Every single day, someone takes the largest shit in the world and they have no idea what is there.
Bro.
If you're ever eating crickets, make sure to chew them thoroughly and do not swallow them alive. They have tiny spines on their legs which can cling to your throat and choke you to death. And the most blood-curdling fact of all, this series is over. I'm just kidding, guys. I thought this would be a great chance to tell you guys that I dropped a clothing line called Look Behind You. I've been wearing the clothes all throughout the video. If you're into spooky, creepy, horror type stuff, this brand's definitely for you. Links in my bio if you want to check it out, and don't forget, look behind you.
Scary facts that will ruin your day. Do you ever wake up around 3 a.m. for no apparent reason? They say that if you wake up around 2 a.m. to 3 a.m. for no reason, that there's a 90% chance something was staring at you. Press the plus for more of the macabre.
That was supposed to be scarier.
Disturbing things caught on GoPro camera PT.2.
They're gonna see a grizzly. Why the hell would somebody do something like that? That's just pure sinister, bro. For what? Weirdos, man. Weirdos exist, bro.
What's up? Here's some scary facts about our world that you probably didn't want to know. Part 20. Before Michael Jackson actually passed away, 5 hours before he died, someone posted the exact way and time he would die. And it was 100% accurate, and it did happen that exact way. Facebook actually shut down 2 robots that they created known as Alice and Bob because they started talking to each other in their own language. Yeah, I probably would have shut them down too.
Hell
the CIA
no.
once came out with a weapon that kind of mimicked the behavior
AI
of
on
a
the
taser,
rise.
but instead of sending electricity through the body, it gave the same symptoms and reactions as a heart attack would. And it was known as the heart attack gun. Halloween actually started out with people using real animal heads and skin as their Halloween costumes, and so that they could fit in with other spirits to make sure the spirits thought that they were actually spirits so that they could pass and roam. 2008, a boy named James was gifted with an Elmo doll, and as soon as they put the batteries in the Elmo doll, the doll exclaimed, "Kill James." Yeah, I don't know where they bought that doll at.